Do you know who you really are? And what you're capable of? I'm sure you think so, but just because you believe something doesn't make it true. Denial is the ultimate comfort zone. Don't worry, you aren't alone. In every town, in every country, all over the world, millions roam the streets dead-eyed as zombies, addicted to the comfort, embracing a victim's mentality and unaware of their true potential. I know this because I meet and hear from them all the time, and because, just like you, I used to be one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to BooksVoyage, the podcast where we sail on literary voyages that leaves us inspired, motivated, and craving for more. I'm Dilusha, your captain on this ship. In today's voyage, we're diving into the riveting pages of Can't Hurt Me by the incredible David Goggins. Get ready for a roller coaster of resilience, self-discovery, and the unbreakable human spirit. We'll be dissecting his childhood, exploring the power of the mind, and uncovering the secrets behind the infamous accountability mirror. I'm gonna try my best to get the gist out of this amazing book and provide you with some actionable and valuable information. Whether you're a Goggins fan or a first-time explorer, this episode promises insights, motivation, and perhaps a few surprises along the way. Alrighty, without further ado, let the voyage begin. Introduction. David Goggins' childhood was a turbulent journey marked by adversity and trauma. Born in 1975 in New York, Goggins did not experience the typical carefree days of childhood. Instead, he found himself entangled in a roller disco rink owned by his father, Tranis. At the tender age of 6, Goggins' responsibilities included tending into the skating shoes in a business that demanded long hours from his family. The roller disco rink became more than just a family business. It was a stage for the abuse Goggins suffered at the hands of his father, Tranis. A self-made businessman subjected Goggins and his mother to violent beatings, creating a home environment filled with fear and pain. Goggins' childhood was far from innocent, as he not only had to endure physical abuse but also witness his mother being brutally beaten by his father. Seeking an escape from oppressive atmosphere, Goggins' mother decided to take him and his brother to Indiana when he was 8 years old. Little did they know that their move would expose them to another form of adversity. In rural Indiana, Goggins became the sole target of racial prejudice and hatred. As the only black child in town, he faced discrimination and bullying, with neighbors openly expressing their bigotry, brandishing guns and hurling racial slurs. Amidst this hostile environment, Goggins grappled with poverty and bullying, leading to a challenging upbringing. The trauma from his early years manifested physically as he developed a nervous stutter, experienced hair loss, and noticed patches of his skin change in color, a result of toxic stress by severe abuse. Despite the hardships and challenges, Goggins' childhood laid the foundation for the remarkable resilience and mental toughness that would define his future. The scars of his early years would become the canvas on which he painted on a story of triumph against all the odds. Alright, whenever there's a quote from the book, I'm gonna be playing this sound effect. Yep, that sound effect. And right after that, I'll be saying the quote itself. Even the best pep talk or self-help hack is nothing but a temporary fix. It won't amplify your voice or uplift your life. Motivation changes exactly nobody. The bad hand that was my life was mine, and mine alone to fix. Actionable item number 1 from this chapter. Challenge number 1. Jot down the hurdles you're facing at the moment. What obstacles and constraints are in your way? What justifications or excuses are you using? Lay it all out. No sugarcoating, no self-indulgence. Take a pen and a paper, write it down. This is pretty much your excuses list. So yeah, go ahead and write it down. Chapter 2. Truth Hurts. Goggins delves into his high school years, highlighting a critical moment that fueled his transformation. Confronted with the desire to join the Air Force, but realizing he lacked the necessary education and physical fitness, Goggins faces a harsh truth about his own inadequacies. This realization became a turning point, prompting him to take a brutally honest look at himself in the accountability mirror. We'll talk about accountability mirror in the end of the chapter. Goggins comes to a bitter realization about people, that he recognizes people who was making him uncomfortable were actually the ones who are not comfortable. In Goggins' own words, to make fun of or try to intimidate someone they didn't even know based on race alone was a clear indication that something is wrong with them, not me. If you have worked for 30 years doing the same thing you've hated day in and day out because you were afraid to quit and take a risk, you've been living like a coward. Period. Point blank. Tell yourself the truth, that you've wasted enough time, that you have had other dreams that will take courage to realize, so you don't die a freaking coward. Challenge number 2 from Chapter 2, Accountability Mirror. The Accountability Mirror Challenge is a transformative practice introduced by David Goggins. It serves as a powerful tool for self-reflection and personal growth. Here's how it works. Standing in front of a mirror, metaphorically holding yourself accountable for your life, choices and goals. So you can use post-it notes. What Goggins did was using post-it notes on the mirror. On each note he wrote down specific tasks, goals or improvements he needed to make. You can start small. The initial notes can be very simple, achievable tasks like clean your room every day. The key is to begin with manageable steps. And as you grow, the challenges on the mirror escalate. So what Goggins did gradually shifted from basic chores to more demanding objectives. Could be physically challenging or mentally challenging. And then you can have a daily reminder. So the mirror becomes a daily reminder of what needs to be done. It's a visual representation of your commitments to yourself. Now the purpose of this is you build discipline by facing your goals every day. You cultivate discipline and consistency. You overcome obstacles. It pushes you to confront your weaknesses and work on turning them into strengths. And also you can track the progress, so the mirror reflects and just not your image but also your journey. It shows how far you've come and what lies ahead. You're in danger of living a life so comfortable and soft that you will die without ever realizing your true potential. Chapter 3. The Impossible Task. Chapter 3 is about showcasing his unyielding commitment to self-improvement despite facing seemingly impossible challenges. In a transformative shift, he consciously rewired his mindset to crave discomfort. Society ingrains in us the idea that we should evade suffering, deeming it an inherent evil, and encourages a life of a perpetual pleasure, yet just tabs against this is the promise of an afterlife filled with heavenly delights, contingent upon the inevitability of death. The analogy presented likens this process to transformation of iron through forging, an uncomfortable but necessary step for reshaping. In Goggins' context, failing to meet the lofty standards he set for himself meant confronting the repercussions in the accountability mirror. The self-imposed mechanism, though uncomfortable, served as a crucial tool for keeping him aligned with his goals. In Goggins' words, confronting that mirror, facing the reflection of myself, served as a potent motivator to push through the discomfort, ultimately transforming me into a more tenacious individual. The toughness and resilience cultivated in this process proved instrumental in achieving my goals. The underlying lesson is a call to actively seek in discomfort, a deliberate choice to engage in challenging endeavors. By intentionally embracing discomfort, one can gradually evolve into a person of great fortitude than a significant portion of the population. Challenge number 3 from Chapter 3. Embrace discomfort. Now it's time to confront this challenge. The call to step outside your comfort zone regularly. Grab your journal once more and delve into the task of documenting all the things you usually shy away from or find uncomfortable. Especially focus on those activities that you're aware would be beneficial for your personal growth, but you still somehow avoid doing it. So this exercise is about acknowledging your discomfort, recognizing its potential for positive change, and committing to face it head on. So let the journal be your canvas as you navigate the terrain of your discomfort and pave the way for your personal transformation. For example, if you're afraid of doing public speaking, if standing in front of a crowd makes you uneasy, consider joining a public speaking club or volunteering for presentations. So you do that what makes you discomfort. You confront yourself pretty much. If it's a physical challenge, pretty much if you want to run a marathon, taking up on a new sport, or trying something high intensive, you gotta do it. Put yourself out there and get it done. No excuses. Remember, the key is to embrace these discomforts with the awareness that they contribute to your growth and resilience. Each small step outside your comfort zone is a victory on the path to becoming more robust and an adaptable individual. Chapter 4. In the 4th chapter of Can't Hurt Me, David Goggins delves into the intricate interplay of mindset, mental resilience, setbacks, and perspective. The chapter underscores the profound role the mind plays in shaping life's trajectory. Encapsulated in the adage, "It's all in your mind," it emphasizes the idea that our mental approach significantly influences how we navigate the challenges that life throws our way. Goggins shares his intense experience during Hell Week in SEAL training, a pace renowned for its strenuous physical and mental demands. Despite the pre-existing physical fitness of recruits, Hell Week aims to lay bare their character, determination, and mental toughness. The concept of taking souls emerges as a pivotal strategy for uplifting team spirits and fortifying mental strength. Within this narrative, an instructor known as Psych Pete presents formidable challenges to David and his team. As the team's leader, David shoulders the responsibility of projecting unwavering strength, laboring relentlessly to maintain the group's motivation. Even while grappling with a knee injury, he actually engages in exercises, propelling his team to triumph in various races. Chapter 5. Armored Mind. In the gripping 5th chapter, Goggins delves into the psych-altering effects of Hell Week, a crucible designed to shatter preconceived notions of human potential. This transformative experience challenges individuals to their core, redefining their relationship with fear and fortifying a mental resilience that transcends conventional limits. Goggins contends that this ordeal, whether it can involve plunging into frigid waters or in ceaseless push-ups, serves as a crucible for foraging an indomitable mindset. To cultivate an armored mind, impervious to the assaults of doubt and fear, Goggins advocates a confrontational approach to one's deepest insecurities. Even in the face of a broken leg and a relentless brutality of an instructor, Goggins emerged not as a victim but as a living testament to the potency of an armored mind. His willingness to seek out to challenges, to actively embrace adversity, underscore qualities of a leadership and an unyielding determination that sets him apart. Goggins underscores the necessity of embracing pain as an integral aspect of personal evolution, a force that, when harnessed, propels meaningful change and improvement. He argues that genuine transformation demands persistent effort, unwavering dedication, and the friction that arises from confronting challenges head-on. According to Goggins, the narrative of triumph is enriched by navigating through disadvantages, turning them into compelling tales of resilience. Alright, challenge 5. Picture this. You set some goals and imagine how you tackle tough stuff and really feel the high success in your mind. It's all about making the visualization a regular thing. When you're facing that accountability mirror, the deal is to get your head into the zone where those big scary hurdles turn into the things that you can totally smash. It's about digging deep, figuring out what really drives you, and turning these dreams into a very easy piece so that you can tackle it. Chapter 6 is not about a trophy. Chapter 6 unfolds the remarkable narrative of David Goggins embarking on a seemingly audacious quest, a 100-mile marathon. What makes this endeavor even more intriguing is that Goggins, a seasoned member of the US Navy SEAL, wasn't exactly a seasoned runner, yet armed with determination and a unique mental strategy known as the cookie jar method, he delved into this challenging feat. The cookie jar method, as elucidated by Goggins, it is not about a literal cookie, but a cognitive approach. It involves compiling a mental repository of past accomplishments, triumphs, and obstacles surmounted. This conceptual jar serves as a motivational reservoir that individuals can tap into during moments of adversity, providing a powerful reminder of their resilience and capabilities. Challenge number 6 from chapter 6. Take a moment to think of your past achievements. Big or small, doesn't matter, and the challenges you've overcome. It's like exploring your own mental toolkit. This challenge encourages you to recognize strength of your mind and how recalling past successes can boost your motivation and help you grow personally. In a nutshell, this is your cookie jar. You will have cookies inside this cookie jar whenever you need it. In a nutshell, it's about realizing the power of your mind. Just as Goggins emphasizes, it's a formidable force. Chapter 7. The most powerful weapon. We often find ourselves accepting less than our best in various aspects of life. Be it at work, school, in relationships, or even on playing field or race course. The tendencies to settle for less extends to our children, shaping their understanding of what's acceptable. These compromises on an individual level create ripples that emerge, multiply with our communities and society at large. Goggins shares a personal anecdote about waking up at 5 a.m., immersing himself in 3 hours of cardio before most of his teammates had finished their morning coffee. This early morning routine not only granted him a mental edge, but also fostered better self-awareness and a surplus of self-confidence, significantly enhancing his abilities as a SEAL instructor. So the key takeaway here is that rising early contributes to overall improvement in various facets of life. Challenge number 7. It highlights how engaging in physical challenges can transform your inner dialogue. Enduring the pain and hardship of these challenges act as effective training to take control of your mental resilience. The strength and confidence acquired through your physical exertion have a ripple effect, positively influencing various aspects of your life. Life is compared to a grand mind game, where the main adversary is oneself. The challenge encourages incorporating physical training, especially early morning routines, as a way to boost both physical and mental strength. So challenge yourself, go out there, run in the mornings. Chapter 8. Talent Not Required. According to Goggins, the key factor behind his achievement is that his work ethic. He emphasizes that everything else is of secondary importance, and the 40% rule is applicable to hard work as well. Now, what is 40% rule? You should understand the concept that when your mind signals fatigue or surrender, you're likely only at 40% of your actual capacity. You can still push beyond that. There's still 60% that's remaining in your mental capacity. So 40% rule is pretty much a reminder that when your mind says, I can't do this anymore, well, guess what? That's your 40% speaking. You still have 60% remaining in your reservoir. Push beyond mental barriers by realizing you have much more strength and endurance than you initially believed. And so this rule is applicable to hard work, whether in the gym or at work. Goggins suggests that settling for a standard 40-hour work week reflects a 40% effort, which, while satisfactory, equates to mediocrity. He urges individuals not to limit themselves into a standard work week and reminds them that there are 168 hours in a week. This abundance of time allows for additional efforts at work without compromising on exercise, optimizing nutrition, and spending quality time with family. Goggins encourages a lifestyle that mirrors a 24-hour mission every day, asserting that identifying and utilizing those 4 to 5 wasted hours can significantly boost productivity. Challenge number 8. It urges you to shift from multitasking to compartmentalizing your day for enhanced productivity. So divide your week 1 to thoroughly document your entire week, dealing with all the small tasks, details, how you spend time in each task. Week number 2, construct an optimal schedule by locking activities into 15 to 30-minute blocks. Channel your complete focus into each task and note down timestamps. Week 3. Aim to have a functional schedule that maximizes effort without compromising on sleep. This challenge is designed to help you streamline your daily activities for increased efficiency and effectiveness. Chapter 9. Uncommon amongst uncommon. Chapter 9 delves into the idea of being uncommon amongst the uncommon. Goggins reflects on his time at Ranger School, emphasizing that regardless of one's achievements in the outside world, everyone starts anew. In the dynamic game of life, satisfaction is elusive, and the constant pursuit of improvement is paramount. While celebrating victories is essential, Goggins advocates that for establishing new goals and routines, embracing each day as a fresh start from ground zero. Challenge number 9. Strive to stand out among your peers. If those around you are already excelling, push yourself to be the best among them, aiming for the number 1 spot. This challenge encourages continuous self-improvement and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Chapter 10. The Empowerment of Failure. In Chapter 10, Goggins delves into profound concept of embracing failure as a powerful tool for growth. The narrative unfolds with his near success in Delta terrain, marked only by a fleeting moment of unfocused effort. Following a setback in his world record pull-up attempt, Goggins advocates for the pivotal Old Action Report, AAR, a post-mortem analysis of every mission, regardless of its perceived success. This practice, he contends, serves as a compass, guiding individuals towards a new and an enlightened direction. Within the realm of self-improvement, Goggins underscores the importance of surrounding oneself with individuals who offer candid insights, prioritizing truths over comforting illusions. He introduces the idea that acknowledging failure is not an admission of defeat but a stepping stone towards future triumphs. Drawing parallels to the battlefield of mind, Goggins emphasizes that the need for conscious observation of one's thoughts, steering clear of self-sabotage in mental foxholes. The narrative takes a historical turn with the example of Roger Bannister's pursuit of breaking the 4-minute mile barrier in 1950s. The face of skepticism from experts, Bannister's repeated failures didn't deter him. Instead, they fueled his perseverance. The eventual success, marked by a historic mile run, not only shattered records but also opened doors for countless others to achieve what was once deemed beyond human capability. Challenge number 10. Goggins proposes a transformative exercise in challenge number 10, an extensive documentation of personal failures. Get a book and write a set of failures that you have encountered in your life. Do a comprehensive self-analysis akin to an after-action report. It provides a roadmap for improvement for you. So the challenge extends further, urging individuals to identify actionable steps to address shortcomings that were identified by your self-analysis, and then you prompt yourselves to schedule revisitations of these challenges on your calendars. So embodying a commitment to relentlessly self-improvement. Chapter 11. What If? In Chapter 11, Goggins goes into the universal theme of life's inherent challenges, drawing inspiration from Buddha's profound statement that life is synonymously with suffering. While not adopting a Buddhist philosophy, Goggins resonates with the essence of the message, the inevitability of contending with adversity, broken dreams, the spectrum of human emotion. He emphasizes that each individual's journey is uniquely intertwined with a personalized share of pain, an inescapable facet of human experience. The narrative takes a poignant turn, highlighting the power of internal dialogue over external influences. Goggins asserts that it is not only the external voices that wield the potential to break an individual. Rather, it is the internal conversations, the self-talk, that holds paramount significance. He contends that the most crucial conversations one will ever engage in are the self-silent dialogues with oneself, shaping perspectives, attitudes, and ultimately the course of one's life. Challenge number 11. Goggins introduces a thought-provoking challenge aimed at those moments when surrender feels imminent. He prompts individuals to ask themselves the compelling question, what if I don't give up? What if? This introspective inquiry is designed to defy the odds, kindling a more resolute mindset by adopting the what if approach. What if I go run today? What if I go do whatever I thought I can do? So Goggins encourages participants to infuse determination into every facet of their lives, challenging self-imposed limitations and embracing the transformative power of relentless perseverance. Now that brings us to the end of the book. Let me give you a summary of all the key insights that we went through. So David Goggins, through his profound insights, urges individuals to adopt a mindset of seeking out challenges and viewing adversity as an opportunity for growth and transformation. This journey from self-perceived weakness into indomitable strength is rooted in falling in love with suffering and training in the worst conditions. Goggins emphasizes the significance of being the exceptional warrior amongst many, suggesting that true strength lies in mastering one's mind to accomplish feats deemed beyond ordinary capabilities. Moreover, he underscores the transformative power of turning adversity into a driving force for personal metamorphosis. Goggins contends that confidence is inherited but cultivated through personal accountability. Fostering self-respect that lies the path forward in life. His advocacy for rigorous training and early rising stems from personal experience, with waking up early contributing not only to physical fitness but also enhancing mental acuity and self-confidence. In practical terms, Goggins encourages the practice of documenting discomforts, dislikes in a journal, then systematically confronting and conquering each one. This disciplined approach, he believes, paves the way for self-discovery and accomplishments that transcends perceived limitations. In essence, Goggins' teachings outline a comprehensive philosophy of life, urging individuals to turn challenges into stepping stones, embrace discomfort, and consistently strive for self-improvement. Following these lessons and challenges, one is poised to achieve remarkable heights in their personal journey. Throughout the book, there were a bunch of action items. Here are all of them. Cookie jar technique. Create a cookie jar of past achievements, victories, and challenges overcome. When facing difficulties, open the mental cookie jar to find your motivation and resilience in the past and pull it out for you. The 40% rule. Understand the concept that when your mind signals fatigue or surrender, you are likely only at 40% of your actual capacity, so there's more in your reservoir. After action report, aka AAR. Conduct a post-mortem analysis of your failures and setbacks. Identify positive aspects and lessons learned from each failure. Schedule time for a new attempt. Applying lessons from the AAR. Compartmentalization. Compartmentalize your day instead of multitasking. Document your week in detail, then create an optimal schedule that focuses time blocks. Maximize effort without sacrificing sleep through a well-structured daily routine. Visualization. Visualize your goals, success, and the obstacles you may encounter. Incorporate visualization into daily encounters with your accountability mirror. Achieve things that were once considered impossible through the power of visualization. Continuous improvement. Life is a continuous improvement process. Always set new goals and routines. Celebrate victories, but avoid complacency by consistently challenging yourself. Early rising and physical training. The 5 a.m. challenge. Wake up early to gain a mental edge on and self-awareness. Use the early mornings and the hours for physical training, enhancing both physical and mental strength. Document comfort and face it. Maintain a journal of things that make you uncomfortable. Systematically face and conquer each discomfort, fostering self-discovery and personal growth. These techniques, combined with overarching principles, provide a comprehensive approach to personal development, resilience, and achieving extraordinary feats outlined in this whole book. With that being said, I shared a lot in this episode to capture the essence of the book. If you have enjoyed it, think about getting the book. It's a worthwhile investment. I will end this voyage, the episode, with the following 2 quotes by Goggins. Suffering is a test. That's all it is. Suffering is the true test of life. Finish only when you are done, not when you are tired. Alrighty, thank you for sailing with me on this voyage. Until the next chapter unfolds in our Books Voyage, keep that curiosity sailing. Happy reading.